So if the Racer is the most influential wooden roller coaster in, the world, it would have one of the best first drops at the park, correct?
I have to say no, because the Beast is the most influential coaster there. I mean, come on. I remember the Beast before the Racer.
I mean, technically that's true, but there would be no Beast without the Racer, resurrecting the whole entire coaster world. So let us know what you guys think down below, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the best first drops at Kings Island right now. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let us know down below what your favorite drops are, and let's see if you guys agree with us. We're gonna go ahead and get into it right now. But first, some honorable mentions. Obviously, Backlot Stunt Coaster and Flight of Fear are not first drop roller coasters. It's more launch, and then the Helix on Backlot. So those two are not going to be included in our best drops. But going forward, we're going to get the rest of the coasters in there, non-kiddie credits. So let's drop into it right now.
Coming in at number 9 is Adventure Express.
Woo! Mine train time.
Yep, it is one of the best mine trains in my opinion, and although it's not a very big drop, it does give a little punch.
I'll say the last lift hill is actually even more cooler, especially now that they re-themed Adventure Express. So make sure you get on down to Kings Island, check out Adventure Port, and of course the new theming on Adventure Express.
Yes.
Coming in at the number 8 spot is one of the absolute most awful roller coasters in the whole entire world. I'm saying it should be shipped on a one-way trip to the moon. It is
Inverted Gotta Go.
Inverted Gotta Go. We need to make room for a new coaster up there in the front, guys. Come on now. But I'm saying it does have a little bit better drop than Adventure Express. That, dangling feeling up at the top when you go up, if you're facing backwards, is super cool.
Yes.
And you get a double drop technically because you get it on the other side, but it's after some elements, but still considered first drop for me. So Invertigo, number 8 spot for us.
And the best coaster in the park, and I would have to say the longest in the world and the best
wooden roller coaster of the world.
Wooden, is the Beast. It is one of my favorites. It's grown on me.
Yeah, but that first drop isn't all that special, so we're going to have to give it the 7 spot, even though it's one of our favorite rides. That's one of those rides that after the first drop is out of control. It feels amazing, but I just don't lose my stomach too much on it. So unfortunately, for being one of the best night rides in the world, that is the best night ride in my opinion.
Yep.
But for being one of the most influential wooden roller coasters of the time, that first drop is a little lackluster to me. You feel it with those old trains, it kind of lags a little bit, and the trim, so it's one of those, can't really rank it any higher, even though it's my favorite coasters. Do you agree?
I do have to agree, although we did have it without trims, and that was fun.
Yeah, we did get a ride on it when it first opened back up. No trims, guys. That was phenomenal. Come on, Kings Island, do it again. My favorite roller coaster at the whole entire park, and wow, I wish I got to experience it with the backwards train on it, but it's going to be the Racer. That drop is just a classic drop over there over the Coney Midway. It is so awesome just looking out at all the big rides, and now you see Orion just glaring off, and it's perfect. It's one of my favorite rides at night when the sun's setting and you see all the lights throughout the park, especially like Halloween haunt time.
Beautiful.
It's one of the best rides to ride to see everything out there. Obviously, Windseeker's pretty cool too, but for the first drop, I still lose my stomach on it. I love those old wooden coasters.
Reminds me of a Blue Streak.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of ironic. Similar rankings as we go.
Yep.
But we're gonna move on to a much better drop coming up and rounding up our top 5 starting now.
Coming in at number 5 is my favorite suspended coaster.
Oh yeah.
Not only is it the most aggressive, but that first drop for it is absolutely amazing to me. Number 5 is the Bat. The walk back is kind of long, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, it kind of feels like you're going to a whole other place.
Yeah.
If you're outside the park, you got a whole, journey back there. But it's well worth it, especially if you get there at opening time. That first drop is phenomenal. The aero lift sounds, again, phenomenal. And it's one of the best, like she said, suspended coasters. The way it just aggressively rips through that terrain. One of the best coasters in the park.
Again, a great night ride.
Great night ride. It's just pitch black and you feel like you're flying on it. So, great addition to this list. Coming in at the number 5 spot is the Bat. Make sure you guys get there and ride it again. The only drop to the left in the entire park, coming in at the number 4 spot, Mystic Timbers, one of the best GCIs out there, one of my favorite roller coasters. I'm not quite sure if I'd rank it over the Bat in terms of, or the Beast, I should say, in terms of best wooden coasters in the park, but you know me, I'm an old timer, I gotta go for the Beast here. So, what do you think about Mystic Timbers' first drop?
Mystic Timbers is one of my favorite ones there too. I mean, I honestly can't say anything bad about any of them, but I do love how that drop is so unique.
Yeah, it always kind of just yanks you over, and you kind of, your legs hit that restraint a little bit, and you
Yep.
just feel your stomach getting ripped out when you're in the back. So Mystic Timbers is one of the best rides, and hey, don't forget, you guys can ride it at Winterfest, and let me tell you, it was hauling then too.
So much fun at Winterfest.
One of the best rides in the whole entire park, and again, this is debatable for the best night ride in the park too.
Yes.
But still going.
Coming in at number 3 is my favorite coaster there.
Oh, yeah.
As far as the drops. But there's one better than that, I think. Only one, but that could be debatable. It's Diamondback coming in at 3. And not only is the first drop great, I love the last drop going into the water as well.
Yeah, me and my mom had some debate here because as much as we don't like inverts, I kind of threw another ride in front of it, you know, maybe, or behind it. We had a good debate here for this top 3.
Yes.
So Diamondback is kind of interchangeable here with, you know, 2, 1. They're all very good drops here in our top 3. And Diamondback, shh, don't tell anybody, is one of my favorite hyper coasters. Don't tell Magnum though, because Magnum's still the best coaster in the world, guys.
No, it's not. Diamondback's better.
Shh, that was rude. Now, we don't like inverts, guys, but let me tell you, something about that howling scream at the top of Banshee and just being yanked over at such a steep degree, it's something special. I mean, Raptor's fun at Cedar Point, and we ranked that one kind of high. So Banshee, of course, had to be pretty high with the way it yanks you over and those vest restraints and not headbanging over that.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite drops, and it just feels so sudden. It's one of the top tier drops in the park. My mom kind of, you know, interchangeably debated it.
Yeah.
We don't really like inverts here, but again, we have to give it credit where credit's due. It's one of the best drops in the park, so if you guys are looking for best first drops, you kind of can't skip Banshee.
And again, it's another great night ride. Like, Kings Island's got tons of great night ride rides.
The night ride park, it seems to be.
Yes.
Yeah, so make sure you guys get on over and ride Banshee immediately, because even if you don't like inverts, that first drop is sure to get you.
And drum roll, please. And number 1 is not only the best coaster at the park, according to most people, and better than Millennium.
Ooh.
It's the Onion. I mean Orion.
Shots thrown at Millennium Force fans. That Orion first drop is something special. A lot of people even say it's better than Fury. Shout out to Surveillance on Twitter. If you guys want to debate that with him, make sure you go do that, because
Fury's better.
Yeah, I still think Fury's better, but Orion's first drop is phenomenal. It feels like you just go forever, and yes, it is a Giga, everybody. We're gonna go out on record and state that now.
Yep.
Giga coaster, no matter what you think. And it's one of my favorite first drops, again, with them clamshells, and just, you feel like you're floating out of your seat the whole time down. There is no, like, better feeling than that on a first drop.
It took me a while to get used to those clamshell restraints. They kind of scared me at first.
Yeah, she used to hold on at first. It was kind of funny. But yeah, no, that is the best first drop in the park. I will debate it with you and say Diamondback's a better overall ride, but you know, here or there. I just like the floater airtime hills, you know. The speed on Orion is great too, and the, you know, the little wave turn and whatnot.
Yep.
That first drop, guys, it's hard to beat, especially on a Giga. We need to go ride I-305 to see how, you know, our Giga first drops all compare here, but I'm saying Orion is definitely top tier and better than Millennium Force. For right now, it is #1 drop at Kings Island.
Absolutely. So and again, a good night ride.
Yeah.
Like,
beautiful night ride for the park. So what could we see come next, and could it take the #1 spot at Kings Island? I mean, that's a good speculation video coming up too, guys. We're going to talk about Kings Island's next coaster coming up soon. Thanks for watching along with this. Let us know down in the comments, what did we get wrong here? What do you guys disagree with? You know, is the bat rank too high? Is Orion the best drop in the park? I think you guys should let us know down in the comments for sure. Make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and definitely consider joining our memberships page that we just launched. Shout out to CP Coaster Lover. He's one of our first members, so thank you so much. Can't wait to ride some more coasters with you, our buddy over there.
And don't forget to check out some of our past videos. We've got our top 10 top drops for Cedar Point.
Oh, yeah.
We have our Top Thrill Dragster updates along with some Fury stuff.
And we got our Haunted Amusement Parks episode that dropped a couple weeks back. If you guys are into haunted amusement parks, we did Cedar Point, Obviously, we're going to jump into this a little more. We did a part 1 for it. We're going to go ahead and dive into those way more here. We're getting ready and amped up to do more haunt stuff as haunt season comes around. So stay tuned for that because we have some real special haunt stuff coming, some real cool videos, stuff that we've never done on this channel before. So make sure you hit that subscribe button now because it's going to be an awesome journey into Halloween haunt time.
Oh yeah, Halloween time is going to be amazing with us this year.
And speaking of that,
as always, thank you for being a part of our spooky community and for
Coaster Ghosting with Ghoster Coasters. Have a spooky night, everybody.